Hi lovelies, welcome back to another video. I trust you're keeping good, you and your families. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, and remember to share my videos within your network. Okay, so without much ado, let us head to today's video, guys. Yeah. You remember when we began this year, we were reviewing our goals. We set our goals, and our main objective was we have to be smart. Okay, we have to set smart goals. That is SMART. Okay, we have to set smart goals to ensure that whatever we want to do, we are going to achieve it. So imagine, guys, February is out. We are just like a few days, then we are going to be done with February. And I've done a video just sharing on the 12-week goals, the 12-week period that we have to achieve our goals. Actually, I challenged myself so that, we don't live, times have changed, and we have also to be dynamic. We have to go with the current trend. You cannot set goals and expect to wait until December 31st and you start auditing yourself. You are like, oh, I wanted to grow in my career, but I'm at the same spot. I wanted to keep fit. I wanted to build my relationship with my family, with my friends, but oh my, you are that kind of a person who are like, let us meet. I'll call you. I'll visit you. I know in one way or another I belong to that bracket, but you have to be intentional. You have to set goals. You have to plan yourself. You just tell yourself, this time round, I want to do things differently. Okay, so as February ends, as a person, I've ensured that, I share with you my journey. I don't want to say that I'm perfect, okay? But in the little step that I am making, in the one step at that time that I'm making, I want to be with you. I want you to come with me. I want you to be with me so that together we are going to audit ourselves at the end of the year and just find out, did we excel? Did we fail? And we can't wait until the end of the year for us to audit ourselves. So this is the end of February. We are just a few days short of February ending. So when we go back to our goals that we had set at the beginning of the year, I gave 6 themes that we are going to focus on. And just to recap what I had shared last time, we were looking at our career growth. We were looking at personal growth. We were looking at health and wellness. We were looking at our financial well-being. We were looking at our relationships, okay? When we were looking at hobbies, yeah. You can't tell me that at the end of the day, life is all about, yes, I know I have a young family, I have small kids that are growing. I'm just helter-skelter, keeping up daily with their milestone as they grow. But you know what? Time waits for nobody, okay? As my kids are growing, and I love the steps, I love the vibe around it. I'm not stagnant, okay? Time is not going to say, oh mama, so and so, now that you are taking care of your kids, so your career has to wait. No. So that currently you are taking care of your kids, so you can't keep fit. No. Yeah. So we have to review ourselves. I've just shared the 6 thematic areas that we had purposely set together, saying that this is what we are going to achieve. And as February comes to an end, what have you achieved in your career? 12 months, 2 months down the line, what have you done? How many online courses, short course have you enrolled and you are purposing to achieve in the course of the year? Or have you at least attended one workshop, one training, anything in relation to your career? Have you been able to create time for yourself. Okay, like for example, you decide, if for example last year I was coming to my house at 8, because of traffic and everything, I arrive late. But you tell yourself, how can I correct that? Yes, it is not that you're going to move, it is not because of one thing or another. You have to make decisions, but at the same time, you have to ensure they're decisions that are going to sit well with yourself, with your family, and everybody in your circle. Those are people who depend on you. Okay. And in this case, for example, when it comes to personal growth, I mean, it is you. Are you intentionally making baby steps to take care of yourself? Are you deciding there are things that I'm not going to listen to? There are conversations that I'm just going to cut. I won't tolerate that conversation because it drains my energy. I'm not going to link up with that circle because at the end of the day, I realize I'm not getting anything. That is deciding on your well being. You are making intentional decisions. How many intentional decisions have you made in February or up to now just to ensure that you're in line with your goals of well being and self development? How many times have you exercised since January? Have you decided this weight I need to be fit? You don't need to be cutting weight. You don't need to be, spending thousands to just go to that gym. No, use what you have. Okay, use whatever you have where you are. Start with what you have. Your house is the best place to start from. Don't strain yourself like you have small kids and with CBC in place, you have to be home to do homework with your kids. Otherwise, they will report you to their teachers. Yes, they will. Yeah, they will. They will. Okay. So we make decisions, we make everything to ensure that we are not hurting anybody, but at the end of the day, we are staying on our course. Evaluate yourself in February. We have 2 months down the line, January and February. So far, how many times have you exercised just to ensure that, hey, you're keeping fit? How many personal development books have you read just to ensure that you are this woman who is knowledgeable? Yes, you need to be intentional. Read books, yes, that are going to give you that power, that assurance. Yes, read books that are going to enlighten your thinking. You won't be the same person. Knowledge is power, and there is no defense in a court of law for ignorance. Okay, so make it purposeful to review your goals. February is just clocking out, and as we clock, we review our thematic areas, and as I've said, we go back to our 6 themes. We go back to our career. How have we grown in our career for the last 2 months? Which steps have we put in place to just ensure that this year is going to be different? In our personal development, how many things have you just set aside to ensure that these ones are going to help me grow as a person, for my well-being, for my growth and everything? This is what I'm going to do. Don't break a bank. No, start from where you are, with what you have and with who can support you. Okay, in your health and well-being, put your health first. Okay, drink enough water. That is a very simple task that you cannot fail. Start it now. If you haven't started, all the best if you're doing it, and congratulations, and a pat on your back. Okay, financial well-being. We are not gurus. Yes, we are not gurus in economics. Personally, I cannot say I'm a guru in financial matters, but there are so many materials that we can just read for our well-being. When everybody is talking about the economy not doing well, it is not that you're going to sit there and also sail in that boat of the economy is not doing well. Understand what are the nitty-gritties that are bringing out this. Okay, when we come back to relationships, nurture your relationships. Know which ones are healthy. Know which ones you're going to cut out. Yes, you are a decision maker. You are a CEO of your life. So evaluate yourself so far. Which is right, which is on the right track, and which one that I'm just going to drop it like a bad habit. Okay. And when it comes to your hobby, have a hobby. I remember when I was just starting in my career, I used to have that place I could write hobbies. Yes, I used to write hobbies. I like reading. I like doing ABCD. Yes, have a hobby. Have that thing that brings out the child in you. Have something that just excites you. Have something that you go to, and when you go to, it releases out all the stress. Okay, so as you evaluate yourself in the month of February, all the very best. Take care, and it is never too late. We only learn from our mistakes. We can never be right. If we are right, then yeah, why are we doing whatever we are doing? Okay, so start from where you are if you haven't started. All the very best if you are on it, and remember, it is you to call the shots. Okay, so hey, let us press on, and all the very best. Okay, as we end February, I wish you and your loved ones the very best. Okay, all the best in everything that you do. And remember, you are the CEO of your life. Okay, so write the story, make it beautiful, make it, worth dying for. So until our next video, what do we say on this channel? Blessings.